overthinking things? I know I am. And our girl guide, Heather Boschke, is here to help us relax and manage our overthinking. How does overthinking really manifest itself in our lives, Heather?
Yeah. Okay. So there is research that shows that over 60% of adults chronically overthink. So when you said, I'm guilty, yeah, me too. This is normal and it is happening to many of us often. So whether you are making coffee or deciding what to wear or what path or route to go on the way to work, your brain makes up more than 35,000 decisions every day. 35,000 decisions, and we don't even think about it. It just happens. The whole job of those brains of ours is to think. And overthinking is when we think too much about a specific situation or incident. And when we're overthinking, we go over the same thought dozens of times. And overthinking is not the same as problem solving. Problem solving is where we find a solution to an issue, which is productive. But overthinking, we're spending too much time thinking about an issue with no decision, which is not productive. And because our brains are always running, our heads can be scary places to be in alone, left with our thoughts. Those thoughts start to multiply, and it can sound like Jean never texted me back. Okay, I think she's probably upset that I can't make her event. I bet she won't invite me to future events. I wonder if she thinks differently of me now. It could sound like, okay, we're leaving for the airport tomorrow. What if I oversleep and go through my alarm? What if I forget to bring Charlie's medicine? What if the dog gets sick while we're gone? Overthinking often manifests as constant streams of thoughts about either past event or future events, leading to a type of paralysis. So we're never in the moment. We're either thinking about the past or worried about the future. And it can make decision making really hard.
Wow. I mean, I gotta say, I've definitely experienced this, and I know friends in particular who experience this a lot. And it's kind of like what you call going down that rabbit hole. You just start on one thought, and it just like pulling that string, it leads down, and you just can't stop it. Are there some triggers to this overthinking process that we find ourselves in?
There are many triggers. And one of the big ones, and this is tough because we all have this, is stress. Stress causes us to go into overdrive. Fear is another one. Fear of failure, fear of not being liked, fear of not being good enough. Us darn perfectionist, that's a trigger. And also past trauma. And you know when you are overthinking because you are dwelling on past events or situations, like what happened last holiday or on your birthday 3 years ago. It's second guessing decisions that you've made, and not just second guessing, but triple guessing and 14 times guessing. It's replaying mistakes you've made on a loop in your mind. It's fixating on things you can't control, and it's imagining worst case scenarios or outcomes. And when you play that what if game in a negative way, that is a major trigger to overthinking. So the what if this, what if that, what if he doesn't do this, what if she doesn't like that? That is a big trigger.
And girlfriend, it's always in the negative. It's never like, what if I wake up tomorrow and I'm 10 years younger and I'm $1 million richer and I'm 10 pounds lighter and I'm on my way to Tahiti? It's never that kind of overthinking. It's always
No, it's
the
not. Well, and that is
negative.
honestly, and the reason for that is because our brains are meant to protect us. So they're always thinking about how do we avoid danger. But you're right. It's never, what if this is going to be the best day ever?
All right. Well, I would really love to learn some ways to minimize this negative overthinking. Can you help?
Yes, I've got 5 ways for you. The first is get out of your head by getting into your body. So, yoga, stretching, running, Pilates, walking, coloring in a coloring book, playing pickleball, getting physical helps. Anything physical gets you into the present and out of your head. So, if you're sitting around ruminating, thinking about things, get out and do something. Number 2 is being more mindful. And this could be as simple as directing your attention to something you are doing in a way that might even feel uncomfortable because you are so zeroed in. That laser focus can help quiet other intrusive thoughts in your head. So, for example, when you're in the shower, instead of thinking about the to do list for the day, breathe in, breathe out, enjoy the temperature of the water, feel grateful that you're having this great shower to start your day. but be in the moment. When you are making coffee, and again, instead of rushing right through it, stop, inhale, smell the coffee beans, feel gratitude for the sound of the coffee that's going to get you going in the morning. The things we rush through during the day can be opportunities for us to immerse ourselves in the present. Because remember, overthinking is we're either in the past or we're in the future. So we need to pull ourselves into the present. Number 3 is doing mind resets. So throughout the day, when you're feeling overwhelmed or stuck on a certain thought or loop, and I do this, I literally close my eyes. I imagine a giant broom, and that giant broom just brushes all my thoughts away and clears my mind. So maybe I've just had a tough conversation with a family member, and now I need to go into a meeting and present something. This practice helps me clear my thoughts and mentally resets me and prepares me for what I'm going to do next. So, a giant broom just washing and sweeping those thoughts away. Number 4, and we've talked about this before, limit your screen time. Maybe don't look at your phone the first thing in the morning. Stop letting your phone run your day and run your life. Oftentimes, our overthinking is a reaction to something we've seen on the news or on social media. And guess what? We control how often we are looking at screens. So try to limit your exposure to those types of triggers. And number 5 is set decision deadlines. The more time you allow yourself to think through a decision, the likelier you are to overanalyze it. So set a deadline, make your decision, and move on. And ultimately, when you feel your thoughts moving in an unproductive way to the past or into the future, use that as a reminder to be here now, because being fully present is the antidote to overthinking.
Great 5 helpful tips that we definitely can implement in our lives. But there might be a 6th tip you have to offer. What could that be, Heather?
Okay, this is my secret weapon.
Secret weapon. Here it comes.
Look at this.
Oh,
Okay, pause. Pause in your life, playing with a dog, petting a little buddy, also pulls you into the moment and helps you. Oh, look at how sleepy he is. Yeah, he's a good antidote to not overthinking because I am fully in the moment when I'm with my little beanie boy.
oh, Heather. Thank you again for bringing so much joy and peace into our lives. It was great to see you. Okay, start your day off today being in the present moment. Really try to ground yourself, give yourself some peace, relax, and just enjoy your surroundings. And it doesn't hurt if you got a cute dog either.